Hi YouTube. I hope you are having an amazing day and I hope you had an amazing Christmas yesterday. We did not have a white Christmas, but I'm okay with that because I hate driving in the snow, and also I can do this. I can walk outside and not cry about it. I just spent some time researching cameras because I have money that I kind of want to invest into a new camera to take this more serious. But I came back to the conclusion, I do want to gradually improve my setup so I can improve my content, but I have to understand that I don't need it. I can improve my content already with the tools I have. Right now I'm walking to the gym and probably like 8 cars have passed me so far, and I still have that immediate reaction of thinking of what other people who are driving by who see me think. Right now there's 2 cars in front of me, but like the truth is I can't care. I looked that time and neither of them were looking at me, so honestly that just shows. But also if they were staring at me, it does not matter. And it's weird that I still have this much of that anxiety, but I was reflecting back in July. I remember I went to Florida. Me and my ex, she brought a camera and I was doing a pizza review outside of this pizza shop. And even then I was caring about what the other people around me were thinking. Those are people I have no memory of and I'll most likely never see again. But now compared to then, I am a lot better with dealing with it. So like every time a car comes, like 3 just came, I decided to put my phone away. I decided to, okay, I'm gonna stop recording until they leave. And the point is, that's stupid. I'm stupid for that. It's just built into us and it's something that a lot of people just accept, but I want to fight for people to reject it, to overcome it, and to grow in that aspect. Anyways, comparing myself now to my previous self, I can just see I've come such a long way. Even though I haven't totally gotten it out of my system, I still have that natural reaction, but I am overcoming it. That's what's important. As long as you're making progress, as long as you're moving in the right direction. And like, the better I get at this, the better my content gets because I stop holding back. Holding back is what kills your potential. I know this, I understand this, so I must practice. I must exploit it. I know what I need to do. Like even opening this door, there might be somebody who's listening to me right now, but it does not matter. I freaking hate this. I have no reason to react the way I do, but I do. Even after telling myself everything I know, how it does not matter, I still behave that way. It's insane. It's actually crazy. And one day I will not have it anymore. I'll totally have gotten rid of it. And when that happens, I'm gonna be so much in a better place. I honestly really love YouTube because I can just yap about whatever I want, whenever I want. And the more I do it, the more I make videos, the more I understand that. And that's just such a freeing concept. At any given second, I can make a difference. I live on Earth with billions of people and I'm right here completely by myself. Yet I have the ability to speak and reach somebody no matter how far they are. That is a freaking superpower. I need to take advantage of it. So if you're watching this, say what you want to say, do what you want to do. Even if 1,000 people are watching you, do not let their judgment get into your mind. Not even their judgment, their potential judgment. You don't even know if they're judging you. Just know you have free speech and you can exploit it at any given moment. And no matter how many people are watching you, it does not matter. Say what you want to say because at the end of the day, they are going to forget. They're not going to care and they're not going to remember. As somebody who's filmed for years and talked to myself for over a year on camera, it's so weird still. It's still something that I'm so far from accomplishing, but I am getting closer. I am becoming more competent at it, and you can too. Just practice, 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 and don't let anybody hold yourself back, especially you. This is mostly a message to me, but let's say you're recording yourself and you are in a public scene and you come across a couple people and decide to stop recording. That's pointless. I've just done it walking up the stairs. I walked up and as soon as I opened the door, I said there might be somebody here and I turned off my camera because of it. But really, I'm not recording them, I'm recording myself, so why should I care? Why should they care? They won't. It was just this dude on the treadmill and he looked at me for a little bit, but he didn't say anything. Then whenever I asked him if he heard me talking to myself, he had his AirPods in and couldn't even hear me. So that's how quick people move on. They're not focused on you. I need to get that through my head. Whenever I try to talk to the camera and in the back of my head I know somebody's listening, I think about that, and that doesn't allow me to focus on my own articulation. I can't say what I want to say how I want to say it because I'm not laser focused. Your focus acts best as a laser whenever it's completely directed in a single direction. However, if it's sporadic, it's not going to be as effective. Think of an Inferno Tower. Perfect example. Get rid of that fear and master your focus. All right, time to hit my chest. By the way, on Christmas, I taught myself how to juggle. Hi, I'm Sedulous Cam, and this is 3 Lemons, 1 Dude. Went my whole life not knowing how to juggle. I just decided to hold myself accountable to learn how to juggle by the end of the day, and I did. So it showed me, hopefully you as well, that if you put your mind to something, you can achieve it probably in a day. But anyways, my workout is wrapped up and I live streamed it. I'm really glad I live streamed it because it's been a long time since I've streamed my workout. I used to do it pretty much every workout. It was cool to get back into that. And then when I was live streaming, I had a really cool interaction. It was right after I got done saying how you shouldn't care what other people think. And whenever I record myself and can sense somebody else watching or listening, I tend to put my phone down. I tend to stop what I'm doing. I start overthinking. I start getting robbed of my focus. But I was explaining how it really does not matter and you never know what somebody's gonna think. It's kind of silly to just assume. So what I did is I kept recording and she just thought I was a trainer.
Are you a trainer?
I was until very recently, actually.
Really?
I just like making content and I'm trying to get better at it, and that's my biggest limiter, just caring what other people think, you know?
Yep, but you can't care what other people think all the time. You just gotta let it go.
That was just really reassuring in my belief that people probably won't care, or if they care, it's not going to be negative judgment. It really is not that deep. You're programmed to think it is. You're going to tell yourself that you should probably stop because you care about what other people think, but that is such a limiter. So as soon as you stop caring what other people think, you free yourself and you have so much more potential. I want to be amazing at filming myself and telling a story at any given time of any day, and I can't let other people's judgment affect that. And I didn't, even though I wanted to stop recording. I had that interaction and learned that it was worth it the whole entire time. I ended up gaining value rather than losing it. A lot of people are gonna think it's weird to record yourself and talk to yourself in public and to make those type of interactions. This guy's going my speed, I wonder what he's on about. But anyways, what's even weirder is limiting those interactions because you have this anxiety of caring what other people think. You're gonna be more socially awkward by staying silent and acting fearful of interaction. At least in my opinion, I think it's better to not care what other people think. And whenever people see that, that reassures them to not care. They can see you obviously don't care, so why should they? Let's say you're recording yourself and trying to be low-key about it. It's going to be even more weird. Like, what are they hiding? Don't hide anything. You're free. You have freedom of speech. You have freedom of filming yourself and saying whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. Just do it. Imagine I was watching that pizza video I took back in July and I saw myself acting socially anxious because of the people around me. Instead of giving a review where I seemed confident and didn't care what other people think, I'm going to be icked out by myself. Like, why would I care? Looking back, it has no effect on me now. I'd see somebody who lives in fear of judgment. That really does not matter. Can't stress it enough. I can say all I want and I'm not going to overcome it that way. The only way is to practice like I did before. So this is hopefully going to inspire you to practice in whatever sense you feel embarrassed or whatever aspect you care about other people's opinions. Get over it because it is limiting you, and the only way to get over it is to exploit it, is to do it. Free yourself. Exercise your right of not caring what other people think. The sooner you do, the better your life will dramatically increase.